and you can't stay off the weed.
He is Houdini, the magical quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Waddle,
And he's got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Calvin Johnson.
Look out for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown!
If you don't write checks, how do you pay these guys?
Straight cash, homie.
Ronnie Brown is gone. Touchdown.
I heard Shannon Sharp. He said, they got Kamara. I said, it's Kamara.
He got mossed right there. Jerry Jeudy, the rookie.
Eckler in for the Chargers. Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, touchdown. 76 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Thirsty Thursdays halftime show. I know it's been a couple weeks, but we're back at it with my homies, Sam and LQ. First, I'm going to start off with Sam. Sam, how you feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like all the predictions I made on the fantasy debate with Sam and Tate, selfless plug, are coming to fruition with this game. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Oh, yeah, we about to get to that in a second. LQ, how you doing tonight, my friend?
Doing good, man. Feeling good. Just had a post-birthday dinner, so, living
Happy
good.
birthday!
Ate good, so I'm ready to talk some
old as
football.
hell.
Wait, how old are you?
I just turned 30.
The big, dirty 35.
That's not old.
I know it's not old. I'm older than
For
him
me,
anyway.
it's the first time I've been 30.
I've been in my 30s now for 4 years. I'm going to tell you, it's not bad.
All right, I'm ready.
We have to say that though. We have no choice. But anyways, so happy birthday to my dog LQ. So we're gonna talk about the game, y'all. The Chargers Chiefs game. There's a lot that happened. First, prayers for Donald Parham. That was a scary injury. So first, we're gonna start off with that. And so hopefully we get some updates soon. Hopefully he's okay. Now, next, Mike Williams, he gets injured. Keenan Allen got banged up for a quick second. So I was like, come on, man. But he seems to be fine. This game is very low scoring. It's not, I was expecting more of a shootout, but it's not coming to that. But it's all good. So first, Sam, let me get your thoughts. Tell me what you think about the game so far. Are you surprised by anything besides outside the injuries? Are you surprised by how the game is going? Are some players disappointing so far? Exciting. Tell me your thoughts about it.
I mean, I feel like probably anyone that's started any of the pass catchers for the Chargers are disappointed, but having reviewed this game last night for the fantasy debate for today's game, both my co-host Derek and I, we both thought that it was going to be a Kansas City heavy game because their defense has kind of come up in the last couple weeks and has been much more consistent as of late. And as a result, I felt like it was going to make a tough night for Justin Herbert and then force him to have to throw a lot to whoever he can. So I think this is still going to happen. You're still going to end up with a lot of garbage time, a lot of playing catch up, which is what we just saw happen. But he's going to be rushed and then he's going to make mistakes and he's going to get sacked. So, I mean, if you started Kansas City defense, you're probably happy with a couple of the additional plays you're getting, but it's definitely kind of going how I thought. I felt like Kansas City was going to show up and Mahomes was going to be like, by the way, I'm Patrick Mahomes. Like, I'm going to win this game.
See, that's what I'm thinking too. But the problem is, the Chargers have been hot. And obviously, if the Chargers win, they're number one in the division, right? And I think so. And again, I think the second half is going to be more, fireworks. So we're going to cross our fingers for that. But LQ, what are your thoughts about the game? Anything stood out to you so far?
I mean, man, both of these teams are running the ball, and I can't say they're running the best, but, we're seeing CEH look healthy, and he's having some bursts. He has some pep in his step, so I like what I see coming out of him. But Austin Eckler, we're just fingers crossed that he finds the end zone, he stays healthy, because all these guys facing injuries, getting bumps and bruises, man, it's rough out here. It's the week 1 of the fantasy playoffs, so not everybody has a first-round bye, so I know people are, having crazy anxiety about Austin Eckler getting to the end zone because I'm one of those guys, man. We need him to get in because sitting at 7 points, I can't have this for the next half. So hopefully he finds the end zone.
I know it's crazy, and there was a report that he wasn't going to get a full workload, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but unfortunately, when you hear reports like that, you try to ignore it, he's still out there. But unfortunately, it's really true. They're actually true that word. He's really not getting it. And also, shout out to Jalen Guyton. I think this is his 3rd week in a row that he's
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row. I actually had to play him in the Dynasty League because I was so dang desperate because everyone on my team got COVID. So I had to make sure I had to put him in, and obviously he scored. But I also got Keenan Allen in that same lineup, and he ain't doing much. So we'll see again. This the second half is the last second half, and Travis Kelce hasn't done much. Tyreek Hill, he's looking like Tyreek Hill. And CEH, he's getting a little bit involved, hasn't done anything, and no one expected Michael Burton to score the first touchdown.
Who is that? Who is that guy?
I know. I literally was like, this helps no one. And I just said it out loud in my kitchen by myself. And my cat's like, really? Why are you yelling for no reason?
It wasn't even a dump off pass. That was the most frustrating part. Like, it wasn't even a dump off. He just ran. He got he got a 20-yard catch and a carry. I'm like, why? He hasn't done anything all season.
Who is this?
Go back. Like,
who are you doing?
You
don't even go here. Like, what are you doing?
I like the Mean Girl reference, but you got all these freaking weapons. And so that was obviously frustrating. But all right, since we're on the fantasy playoffs, well, second half, who do you guys think is going to win the game? Chiefs or Chargers? Sam, I'll start with you.
Well, I agree with what you said earlier that there's going to be fireworks in the second half. I think it's just going to become a much faster paced game of everyone trying to play catch up. So I see more mistakes happening. So there's going to probably be another interception from Herbert, maybe one from Mahomes as well. I feel like they're going to be kind of trying to outdo each other in the second half. But I think that Kansas City is just going to run away with it a little bit.
I like the take. LQ, what do you think? Chargers, Chiefs, who do you think is going to win?
I got Chiefs overall. I think we're going to see a lot of Patrick Mahomes airing it out. I got, Travis Kelce finding the end zone and Tyreek Hill finding the end zone in the second half if I'm going to do a bold prediction. But I think they fight back and they obviously win, bring it home.
And I think that what sucks for the Chargers is that even at home games, it's not a home game because the stadium. And I don't know when it's ever gonna feel like a home game for them, right? Just
never.
It's just too much things to do in LA.
It's on the horizon. It's gonna happen. The reason it's gonna happen is because of the talent of Justin Herbert. It's just, is it gonna be in the cards this year? No, but this is gonna be a long play for them because I do feel like it's gonna happen. Because what does LA love? They love fireworks and they love stars, and I feel like Herbert's got that in him. He's got the sunshine hair. Like, it's gonna happen.
It is gonna happen, and obviously, and one thing about it, like, they were hyping him a lot during pregame, so I don't know if that's part of it. So, but no, I'm just obviously it's a big deal. Oh, shout out to my homie Elaine. I actually worked with her, so shout out to her for jumping in the comments. Thank you, appreciate you tuning in, Elaine. But anyways, but yeah, so I think the Chiefs are gonna win it, right? Just because. Even though the Chiefs haven't really looked like the Chiefs all season, I really truly believe that. Again, I just think they just look better. I mean, they haven't looked great, but I just think they look better tonight so far. And again, the second half, everything. Wait, how can this be? Oh my gosh! Shout out to Joey, man. He a fool. But yeah. So I really believe that the Chiefs are gonna win it. I'm a huge Justin Herbert fan. If the Chargers win it, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's gonna come down to the wire. I just want more fireworks, more touchdowns, more
fantasy points. Come on, this is the playoffs. Get everyone more points.
Speaking of that,
how you set the tone.
Speaking of that, right? So since we kind of talk about this game, what other games this weekend are you looking forward to that like you got your eye on, or even like not even necessarily the game, but like a specific team that you're really relying on to help you in your fantasy points, whether it's like you got multiple players or like you just need one player to really, really like step up for your fantasy team. Sam, I'll start with you.
Well, I need Aaron Rodgers to do amazing Aaron Rodgers MVP style things in one league, because in one league, and this is the one that I'm trying to avoid the Sacco in, I need to get out of that pool so I don't lose the loser's trophy or win the loser's trophy. It's the worst. Like, that league is like the one that kind of league that just is like the show where it's got this disgusting, terrible trophy for the loser. So I'm trying to avoid that as best I can. So I need Aaron Rodgers to save me. We
all going to be praying for you that you do not lose. LQ, you player with a team or a game that you're really excited about that you need that win for the fantasy playoffs. Who's that team?
Man, it's definitely Patriots and Colts on Saturday, man, because I got Jacoby Myers, and I honestly need him to do the magic that we saw the one time this season, is to find the end zone. So I definitely need a lot out of him, being that, we're dealing with a lot of COVID. You got guys that, I had lined up, but Jacoby Myers needs to step in, show up and show out. And then on the Colts side, I just need them to be decent on defense because I have their defense. So I'm basically asked out in that league. So not too sure what's going to happen with that. So we'll see.
Hey man, well, look, good luck to you. And my pick is gonna sound like a homer pick, but it's the Dolphins Jets
Oh
game.
my
Of
But
course.
but no. But hear me out. It's not just because I like the Dolphins. I just have a lot of Dolphins players. So I had Jalen Waddle. He got
Because you like
COVID.
the Dolphins.
Yeah, you
No.
jerk.
That's not the reason. It value, okay, and also Parker. So I got Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki in the same lineup, right? And so obviously going against the Jets, I'm hoping they both step up. And it's a league where I also lost Tyler Lockett to the COVID, so I'm stressing,
Man,
right? So
that's who I lost to for Myers.
exactly. So I'm like, I'm stressed out, but guys, the game's about to come back on. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with us once again for Thursday halftime show. Before we sign out, Sam, can you tell everybody where they can find you, what you're working on, all that good stuff?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Troy. You guys can follow me at Samantha R. Holt on Twitter and at Sam_awesome on Instagram, and find all of my content over at drroto.com. I've got my Stock Watch article that drops every Tuesday, the Look Back podcast with Maddie Kroll on Monday nights, and on Thursdays you can find the Fantasy Debate with Sam and Tate over there as well.
Oh, and she's a hater. Get out of here. But LQ, tell everybody where they could find you and everything that you're working on.
Man, you guys can find me at Real Deal Fantasy on Twitter right here, YouTube. I'm a writer at Downtown Rams. I got an article coming out tomorrow morning. Be on the lookout for that. Do's and don'ts for the playoffs. Be prepared. Even though they started tonight, there's some things you need to look forward to this weekend. That's it.
And y'all can thank you, LQ. Y'all can find me at T King Mode on Twitter, on TikTok. Obviously, go to the YouTube page. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And you can find me on Twitter. That's my home base, y'all. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to see me just acting a fool, especially on Thursdays. Make sure you follow the Twitter.
Friday
Thank you
Junior.
guys so not Friday Junior. Thank y'all so much again. I hope y'all have yourselves a great weekend, rest of the game, and also have Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe, and I will see y'all maybe next week. We'll see. We'll talk about
We'll
it.
see. We'll talk.
Y'all have yourself a good one.